Good morning, good morning. Hey, if you're on, let me know. Good morning, Sue. I know I'm a few minutes late because I wasn't watching the clock. I got busy, and then I had Nora outside, so I had to let her in quick before I could get started. But good morning, so if you're on, let me know. I'll wait till some more people join us. Looks like there's 2 of you on. So, say hello if you're popping in. And we'll get started here in a few minutes. I actually haven't really talked to anybody this morning. That's why my voice is really morning-ish, because I haven't talked to anybody. But Nora, I've talked to Nora. Okay, all right, there's like 4 of you on, so as you're popping in, say hello. Hopefully you can hear me. There won't be any difficulties. I think part of it is I'm going to have to clean out my phone. I have too much on my phone, so hopefully we can get through this, and then I'll be working on that. There's 6 of you on, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Good morning, Joyce. Just a few reminders. Good morning, Joan. My In Color Club is closing tomorrow. So if you want to be a part of my In Color Club, I'm going to send out that email again, and I will post the link here. So if you want to be a part of the In Color Club, you can sign up by tomorrow. Tomorrow it's closing, and then May 15th, I will be invoicing everybody. No payment is due tomorrow. It won't be due till the 15th. So what the In Color Club is, for the next 5 months, each month, you will get everything that comes in an In Color, plus a hand-stamped card featuring that color from me. So you will get your paper cardstock, you will get your ink, pad, your re-inker, the blend, the ribbon, DSP, and then the gems. Good morning, Terry. So, yeah, and we did get notification that Cloud Cover will not have a stamp pad because there's a chemical reaction that is happening, and it doesn't happen like right away, but after a while, the firm foam pad that we have in our ink pads and the ink, it's reacting, and so it's not getting the true color. It's not meeting our quality standards. It's a quality issue. So there will be no Cloud Cover ink pad coming. There's Cloud Cover paper, and there's Cloud Cover there's a Cloud Cover re-inker, so you can probably buy a spot and re-ink it, but the foam pad and the big pads is what it's reacting to. And of course, there's Cloud Cover markers and all that, which are fine. It's just the foam pad that it's reacting, the ink is reacting to. Sometimes that happens. If you remember years ago, we had Purple Posy, and it was the same thing. And that Purple Posy and Cloud Cover probably, maybe some of the same colors are used because it's sort of like that dusky color. But anyway, so on the month that you get Cloud Cover, your price will be reduced because I won't be including the ink pad in your In Color Club that month. But yes, here are the colors. Cloud Cover. Well, we'll start here. Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, Darling Duck, Cloud Cover, and then Soft Sky. Secret Sea. Soft Sky, but that was a blue we had. Remember Soft Sky? Okay, so, yeah, and I'm going to start playing with some of these this afternoon because I have lots of things happening in May. May is a big month here. May actually is my Stampiversary month. So in May, I'll be celebrating 30 years with Stampin' Up. It's actually my wedding anniversary month too. So I'll be married 40 years. I'll be married 40 years, and I'll be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator 30 years in May. So I am having a special mystery box. Registration for that will be open on May 1st. It'll be open until the 10th. I have a limited number of boxes, so if you want to get in, and it will be a mega class box. So actually, it's going to be 2 classes in 1 box. So all the information for just because it's my special anniversary month. And I picked out two of the bundles that I'm using. I picked my favorites from the new catalog. So, and I'm going to be using the DSP on both of them. So, but that's all I'm telling you. I'm not telling you anything else. So I will reveal the sets to you though, because you want to If you don't have them and you don't have anything that's compatible, you might want to order them so you can do your mystery box goodies. But there will be a PDF with those, and then after everybody gets their box toward the end of May, I will be revealing everything that was in the box. But it'll be also some of my favorite goodies will be in the box. So yeah. Okay, so it is the mystery box, and it will be, registration for that will open on Thursday, and I'll have more to share with you on Thursday about that. Okay, May 1st, Thursday. All right, I think that that's all I have to share as far as that goes. There are some specials coming up in May, which I will let you know about on Thursday. But today I'm going to show you my Just Cards class for April, and this is the class that we did yesterday here in the studio. You have the option to get it to go with a $35 order. Your order has to be placed by tomorrow, and you have to choose me as your demonstrator. Yeah, mysteries, yeah. You'll have to choose me as your demonstrator. So if you are a demonstrator yourself, in order to get my to-go class, you have to put your order under me. Okay? So this month for our Just Cards class, and it's one of each, I chose the Everyday You and Me suite, this is an online exclusive. So I chose the stamp set and the coordinating paper that goes with it. Let me go grab the paper quick so you can see. Nora. Because I think sometimes we overlook what's online, and actually there's some really cool stuff online. There's almost as much online as there is in that catalog, so you don't want to miss out on the online exclusives. And plus, there's still a ton of stuff on that last chance list. So, okay, so here is the one side, and then we have the gingham. This is Lost Lagoon and Wild Wheat. And this page I really think is pretty. I think this could be used for any beachy card, masculine card. I think it's cool. And then we have like the polka dot print. And the neat thing about this, I think there's only like 3 prints, but I think you get like 3 or 4 pages each, pieces each. And then we have this one, but then the flip side is the florals. So yep, so there's the 3 pieces, and then you get 4 each. So, but your class will not include like a pack of DSP or anything. It's your favorite DSP, Joan. It is really pretty. I almost slept on it. I didn't really see it at first. Okay, so this is what I had the girls do yesterday. Is they got a piece of white paper and they stamped all their flowers. I mean, all their greeneries, their flowers, and the 3 colors: Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock, Wild Wheat. And then I did all the die cutting for them. So here's all the die cut pieces. And then all they had to do was assemble their cards. Okay, so let me show you the first one. So here's the first one. Now this piece here is from the Linked Together bundle, Linked Together dies that is in the mini, and these are leaving this lattice, which I think is really cool, which I'm not even sure. Normally I sell my retired stuff, but I don't know that I'm gonna, just because, and I'm not gonna sell that one anyway, just because I like that lattice look. I think that would be great on scrapbooks. I just think it's a great look, and it is on the retired list. Okay, so this is Lost Lagoon, and I cut it at 4 1/4 by 11. And then here is the next piece. We're just going to layer that right here. And for a heads up, my May class in studio here will be on the 19th, just because Memorial Day is the following Monday, and then we're into June already. So May 19th is class here in the studio. Okay, so then I have a piece of Pretty Peacock, a piece of the DSP, and then we're going to put one of these lattice die cuts over that. I'm itching to get to the greenhouse, guys, to get my hanging baskets before. I always put ivy geraniums on my front porch just because we get a lot of wind, and it's the one that seems to do the best. So I want to get up there and get them before they're sold out. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna pop this up. I'll make sure that's straight. Okay. And then we have the flowers we're gonna use a Lost Lagoon, and then I'm gonna use 2 of the smaller, there we go. And then some greens. Let's use this one, and I thought there were more than that. There it is. Okay. We're going to stamp on here. Let's stamp on here our, you know what? I thought I had an ink pad over here. Hold on. Nora. I'm using Pretty Peacock for all the greetings. So we're going to do thank you so much. Okay, and let's go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of these and get our card put together. Yeah, you hear Nora all right. She was in here all day yesterday with everybody. There we go. And we are just going to tape this across here. And there you go. So there's the first one. Okay, we'll bring in the next one. All right, so this one, I'm actually using Pretty Peacock for the base. 4 1/4 by 11. You hear Nora breathing over here. Okay, so I'm going to use a floral background for the floral DSP for this one, for the next layer. Okay, so I have these 2 pieces here cut, so we're going to stamp Best Wishes at the top. And then I'm going to layer, well, I thought I had the DSP here. But anyway, I would layer that DSP there. I could cut a piece. Not sure how big it is though. Let me see if I have one over here. I do. I have one in here. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to pop this up. Yes, I love these colors together too, Dawn. Okay, we're going to bring in the what we need here, the cutouts. Got a dimensional paper there. And I forgot to say that I'm having them add some gold gems if you wanted to. We'll just kind of put. I thought I got that one. Oh, it's sliding around. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Here is one more. So this time we're just using basic white, 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, then we have Pretty Peacock. And then we have these two pieces we're going to layer on our card. All right, and we're going to put that on the card base. Okay, these two we're going to layer together, but I'm going to stamp the Thinking of You first. Oh, let's try the other side. 2 sides to every sheet of paper. There we go. Thanks, Joan. I love them too. And I thought it was really cool to like stamp everything all at once and then cut it out. Then you can just assemble. Assemble. There we go. And let's bring in our pieces here. This one, my little, my die slipped a little bit, but you'll get the gist. I want to pop these up. Nora, she's grumpy pants today. She was outside for a while this morning already. Thank you, ladies. I love them too. I thought they were really, really pretty. And like I said, I slept on this paper for a while. I think I'm going to try to, I'll just stick it underneath here. I was going to try to cover up where that slipped a little. I could have trimmed it, I guess, a little bit. My die slipped a little. Okay, so we're going to put, I'm going to put this leaf and then these 2 smaller ones on this card. I'm going to tuck this in here. And then I'm going to bring in some tiny dimensionals. My dimensionals back here are a mess. I'm going to have to clean this up. There we go. Let's add some gems to this one. Yes, Terry, you were here last night to make these cards. I like them too. There we go. So here we go with this one. Now I'm bringing in the last one. So here is the last one. This one's a little different. Okay. So this is our Lost Lagoon, and I think it's 3 1/4. I can measure that. Actually, it's 3 3/4. 3 3/4 by 8 1/2. So we're going to fold this in half. And this is the next piece. And then here is our arch. This is from the Everyday Arches dies. So I'm going to stamp the thank you so much. Right there. And close up this ink here. And then I have the gingham on here, but I'm going to put the polka dots on this one. And then I'm going to put this across the bottom here. And then this, put a seal on the bottom half of this, because this only goes halfway up your card. There you go. Now let's add our flowers. There's this extra flower for some reason. And you could put it wherever you want it. I'm going to tuck this in underneath here. Let's add some gems. And there we go. So there, this is my Just Cards class for this month. You can get this card kit, so you'll get one of each just by placing a $35 order. Nothing will be stamped for you, so if you don't have the set, you can use something that you already have. If you're local, I can stamp them as long as you pick them up. If you're not, I can't mail stamped images per Stampin' Up rules. So there you go. So you get all the supplies to make one of each with the $35 order. Your order has to be placed by tomorrow because it's the end of the month. But yeah, this was Just Cards class that we did here in the studio yesterday. Okay. And just a reminder, my In Color Club closes too. I will announce that Thursday on the 1st. May 1st is when I announce that. And these cards will not be included in that because these are class. So, but yes, I will announce the winner of that on Thursday, May 1st. Okay. Alrighty, guys, and In Color Club closes on, you can sign up for In Color Club until the 30th, and then, of course, on the 1st, my mystery box registration will be open. Okay, all right. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you